It's because I'm watching this live stream by Spidercat Gaming on Twitch. It is for the Californian wildfires going on right now. So yeah, I think it's okay not to be paying attention. Yeah, because I can't talk right now. Don't worry, I have no coins for a reason. I feel like me chewing on that makes like really loud sounds, so I'm gonna stop.
Happy to be with you. And Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
Okay, I love the screen time for the party.
Josh.
Yeah, man.
This one in the air, and off we go.
At
the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. If you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
But it'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
That's two really good stops in a row. Back-to-back tackles for losses. I mean, let's face it, they are locked into what they're doing offensively, and now they've earned the right to rush the passer on third down, haven't they?
Yeah, and offensively, they're going to have to do something else, because the run game, at least on this drive, isn't working. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Going for the deep ball. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. Randy Moss, 56 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Super 66.
On first down, it's gone. Eluding the pressure right. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And that one results in 35 yards. They'll run it with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On second and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Hey, tempo.
Here's Wilson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Lawrence Taylor coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Wilson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Kevin Green. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he checks this one down to Williams.
Okay, I'm back. My cousin
and
came
they'll
in.
bring him down
Was
right
asking
around
me
the
some
13.
questions.
Give him
Do
6
some
on the
hands
play.
at me.
And
Knock
it'll be
my
a second
blinds
down.
down. And yeah. Same play that I
A
just got picked
shotgun
on.
snap for Goff.
Yeah.
And he whips that one incomplete there. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And now it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Here's Goff. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. J.J. Watt in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. And, oh, it's a safety. Goff got buried in the end zone. He couldn't get rid of it. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point.
Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past, the key to any ball game, pass rush.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Oakland. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote. You can run, but you can't hide.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He was also the league MVP in 1986.
One of 2 defensive players who won the MVP award in the NFL. The second one, Alan Page with the Minnesota Vikings, the linchpin of their Purple People Eaters defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing again, Vick on 2nd and 10. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I'm watching this.
It's a gain of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Because like I have no one watching anything. It's gonna be a boring stream. What am I streaming?
Again,
not
it's
boring.
Vick.
Yeah.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, Vick being chased out left. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time. A 1st down throw coming for Vick. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A.J. Green, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott now to kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw on 2nd down is gone. Jerry Rice, open right side. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
This is caught inside the 15. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Madden Elites just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 7.
Live streaming this thing is like bad and like loud and
So
stuff.
a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
I had a great
And a
lateral.
nice job there on
Great
special
backwards.
teams as he's
And
taken
losing
down
more
at the
yards running
14-yard
farther
line.
backwards.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. Now, they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Vick operating on first down. Green's got it over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And that goes for a gain of 31.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Here's Michael Vick. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me, typically when you go for your runners.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him for a loss. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one, and I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
DC. 11.
Now a first down throw. Gone. Derek Brooks coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And down he'll go at the 25. And they get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Goff now to throw. Oh, he shifts past him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down. Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go with Williams. He's got the first down and more past the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Goff on 1st down. He dumps it off to Barkley. And this will be a touchdown.
I feel what he's saying. I'm gonna go mute.
Leads are in for 6.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Over the middle, complete. That's Green. And out across midfield down to the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Vick to throw it. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A.J. Green with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott on for the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Madden Elite's heading back onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
On 2nd and 10, gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Derek Brooks in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Flushed, and the pressure gets to him again. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Madden Elites offense coming back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation,
I'm just done right now. See you guys later.